Park, Hanoi City. This is the abroad while I live in the trenches. You know, my host is badly behaved. Christ.
This young man's mother asked me to leave the front seat for him to sit. The audacity.
We couldn't enter. Apparently, they are on holiday.
My first trip to Hanoi was definitely a handful. This is how it went.
Hey. So it's my first time going to Hanoi.
So I was the first passenger in the taxi, and after the driver picked me up, the next thing was to go into the streets to pick other passengers from their houses. So we picked up everybody, and it was so nice just driving around, seeing the city. And this period was a very unique period in Vietnam at the time. So we were just, everywhere was busy. It was unusually busy. Seeing people walk on the street wasn't something I usually see. And then here, if you can see the woman in red, she came to me. I couldn't record that part, right? I wasn't recording at the time. She came to me and asked me to leave the front seat for her son to sit down. And I do not know what gave her that audacity to think that she could do that. Like, I was livid, but I mean, I still kept composure but I found that thing so annoying. You can see the clear irritation on my face. Anyway, that's just a hitch. So we're now driving out of the city. This was the first time I was going to Hanoi since I came to Vietnam. I came through Hanoi, but we came from the airport straight to my city, so I never really experienced the city. And people were telling me I needed to. I was so happy to be on the trip. I was feeling sleepy but couldn't, because I saw it as my civic responsibility to stay awake with the driver even when the other passengers were sleeping, because I've always had this mentality from when I was in school that person when they sit for front seat, no, they sleep, so that the driver will not feel sleepy too. I know it's silly, but I just always had that mentality. Traffic jam is the first indication that we are already in Hanoi, and more cars, I guess. Yeah, so you can now tell that the scenery is different. This is a lot more, should I say, modern than where I came from. And just like we did when we started, when we got to Hanoi, we started to drop people off in their various destinations. So this service, they pick you up from your house and then they drop you at whatever location you're going to. So it's more like a shared taxi kind of arrangement, which is pretty cool. Not only for taxis, even their limousines, some of them do that, where they pick you from your house and then drop you off at whatever location you're going. I was the last person, and I'd already informed my friend that I was in Hanoi. But guess what, guys?
My host is badly behaved. Christ.
He left me waiting at the lounge for hours, guys. People were tripping in and out, wondering why I was there. I was angry, like I was so irritated. I felt like going back. There were times where I wanted to, like I just really wanted to call the driver and say, if you're leaving, can you just come back to where you dropped me and picked me up, because I couldn't understand it. Like, and the explanation he gave to me made no sense. But the good thing is that at least he had food waiting for me when I finally was able to come into the house. So he was flexing my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 in this video. He was really feeling the camera, and me too, I was feeling like a proud owner, watching him being so fascinated by the camera. Look, he was so wowed. There were so many cool videos. Like, I had beautiful views of the city at night, such lots of experiences. Anyway, the next day our friends came over, and then he was now making food for us because we had the activity planned to go to Wonderland. What's it called again? Vin something. So Wonder City in Hanoi, like another part of Hanoi. So we had the plans. After he finished cooking, we ate, and then it was time to go for this trip, so this is us on the bus, I also got to experience the public transport in Vietnam, in Hanoi, because we had nothing like that in our city. So we were going to the place, and this trip did not want to end. Like, I was wondering if we were going to another city. I was shocked to hear that we were still in Hanoi. Hanoi is big. It took us 2 freaking hours to get here. Now we were at Ocean Park. This place is beautiful. Like, I feel like it's the future of Vietnam. Maybe in the next couple of years, this is how Vietnam will be looking. There'll be more cities like this all around. So it was cool. I was feeling the scenery. Finally, we got off the bus.
Oh my god. So we are here. We don't reach after many much. How many hours did we spend?
It's like going to heaven.
Do you understand? We are traveling. We did travel.
So here we were just vibing and catching cruise. There was beginning to be a problem that we were sensing, but we didn't want to think about it. We were just taking pictures, taking videos of the scenery, and until the reality dawned on us.
Yeah. So we couldn't enter. Apparently they are on holiday. So we come back tomorrow after traveling for 2 hours to get here. Okay, so now we'll be doing Ingali, walking around, experiencing the environment. This looks pretty cool. This is where we're supposed to go into. So sad we couldn't get into the main place, but this looks really nice. It's called Ocean Park, Wonderland, Ocean Park, Hanoi City. This is the abroad while I live in the trenches, So now I am experiencing the abroad. Soon to go back to the trenches to live my trenches life.
After walking around, we finally found this place where there were lots of people, and we decided to feed our eyes. So basically, it's more about the architecture. It looks nice, really. There were people taking pictures. There was like the body of water with a ship and boats where people were sailing. And yeah, it was cool. Nothing special per se, but it's just more about the scenery and, seeing the beauty of architecture. So basically, this grandpa was asking me if I understood Vietnamese, or if I could speak Vietnamese. I was typically just saying, "Không tiếng Việt, không tiếng Việt." So we had a near nothing beat a jet to holiday incident. Oh, how lucky that girl was. So let me shut up and allow you guys to enjoy some of the sceneries. I'll be right back.
I'm looking for my friends.
After we all found each other, we just started to, go home. We had to catch the bus, and we had 2 hours of travel time to, go through. So we left.
Hi. So we're running after our bus. We almost missed the bus. I did the call from the tip. Why is he so excited? Did he say we should cross there? So why are we going like this? Why are we not going there? Okay, this is it. Okay. Oh, no. Are you shy?
After much road crossing and walking, we finally were now going out of Vain Wonders, or what's the other name? It has so many names that I can't keep up with. Ocean Park, yeah, Ocean Park. So we're now going out. It was just a stressful day, I would say. Like, the travel time is a lot. Like, we spent like 5 hours ish traveling, and we didn't get to do much. We were visibly exhausted, but well, it was worth it, I guess, just being able to leave the house. And finally, we were now in Hanoi City.
This is Royal City, one of the most expensive residential apartments here.
Really?
Studio here, they cost like up to 1,500 per month.
Hey, what?
1,500.
A studio.
Whoa!
So now we were waiting for our final bus. We walked, we stood, and we were stressed out. And finally, when this bus came, we hopped in, and this was by far our maximum point of exhaustion. We just wanted to, get home and be on our beds. So guys, that's about it. Thank you for sticking with me. Tell me what you think about this trip. If you consider it a really boring trip, this is something you would embark on, let me know. And if you like my content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Be sweet and check out other things.